Buenas, hello. We're gonna ignore the fact that I had to do this again. We don't talk about Bruno, people. We don't talk about Bruno. So we're absolutely gonna ignore the fact that I had to do this again because I absolutely forgot. We're absolutely gonna ignore it. We're definitely, absolutely ignoring the failed. So, um, how's everyone going? How's everyone? How's everyone doing? There we go. Um, hey, how's everything going well? Are any of you happy? I'm gonna just for the love of God, great. And the game is lagging. Just what I need. There we go. Yeah, we're doing this again. We're not questioning what the fuck did I do. So we're back in here. Um, my lady, I just got in Honkai server. I won't be pulling for you. So we have it where we left it, and it's pretty much. I really haven't touched the claimable walls. See, I pretty much, like you can see, I haven't touched the game since the last stream because I have no idea of anything of this, and I wanted to do this with you guys. So we had to enter the simulated universe.
Just stand there, and the computer will read your brainwaves, then automatically generate an immersive simulated experience.
Yeah. Can you see this message? If you do, just tap anywhere on the screen. Your body is still sitting in the office. This is a simulated universe generated from your memories. This is only the alpha test server, where the features are not fully available. Now, try to walk around. See? You can move around now. I want you to play actively and find some monsters to fight. Let's see which simulator Aino will send our face first. And the one that's coming up to me. That notices me first. Jesus. I realized it's two kids so you don't have to fight alone. How very kind of me, no?
I told you I could fight.
Let's go, March.
Let's go.
You can be kind. You can be nice. This or this? Let's go with this. There we go. Fuck. Ting, 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 ting.
The time is now.
So gross. Whoa. There is a murmur in the amber sky. It's dusk. You look up and find countless copper ore, amber and opal falling from the sky. This is a wondrous mineral rain. In the steam, the colossal things stretch their spine from the mantle with a sledgehammer grip in their broad palm. You open your eyes and realize this is actually Klipoth, the Aeon of Preservation. What do you mean we're seeing an Aeon? What is an Aeon? Is this a kind of roleplay? There is a huge roar around them. This is a warning for you. Then they disappear before your eyes. Our calculations are correct. Klipoth, the Aeon of Preservation, has really appeared. Hertha's voice suddenly sounded as she let out an ambiguous giggle. The Aeon of Trailblaze, Equibilu's revival, has attracted an old friend. Oh, she's a little robot! I want her pen. She's a little robot. That's so beautiful. That's so cute. But they have run away. What you saw was a simulated Aeon carefully cultivated by roommate and Squillo. The simulated Aeons will ignore us like the real ones, so I set your simulated identity as Akibili, Aeon of Trailblaze, to attract them. With a click of her tongue, Herta says, "No, it seems that my judgment is correct. Next time you run into the Aeons, try to get something out of them." You must know more about gossip than I do. Lemo, what do you want to know? Myths of the Aeons, anecdotes, love stories, origin of the universe, anything will do. And if Archer was annoying, just think of something. Well, ain't that sweet? I'll cover you for this test. See, I use my clearance to enhance your blessings. Now you can go have some fun. Don't ask why, just thank me. Go, big one. Alright, so we have our enhance. Construct compensation. When a character inflicts weakness breaks on a target, the character gains a shield. Character receives a shield at the end of the turn. Sweet. Upon entering battle, all characters gain a shield. I think this... Like, yeah, this is 2 stars, but like, I feel like this works better. Blessings. In simulated universes, blessings can be chosen after defeating enemies, which are effective only in the current exploration. Sweet. Survivability, look for experience in prior combat strength, and have an audience with the Amber Lore again. Yeah, right. I'm gonna hate this, aren't I? Yup. At least this. Oh, the fuck, you didn't have that.
How about this?
Try that again.
Rules are made to be broken!
And there we go. Alas, Klipoth didn't come. I guess blesses much pick the blessing that turns shields into damage and hurry onward. Construct retreat. When a target receives a shield, there's a small chance of removing a debuff currently on down. No thank you. After attacking enemies, the attacking character deals quick damage based on the current total shield effects on the ally team. Shield characters receive reduced damage. I think this works. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry, and I'm stuck doing this.
Keep at it.
Jesus.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
I told ya I could
Yeah, good
fight.
time.
Let's make
Just
it
one string with this. Be sure to collect the preservation lessons, okay? See if we can get Clipos to be some once more. Well, I cannot control aliens.
You can't run.
He died.
Try that again.
There we go, March. Ah, fuck.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I am.
try hard sometimes. Check out
You
this
can be
awesome move. You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
Maybe I should have purple hair.
How about this?
The truth of life and death,
There.
revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Try. Man, when did I learn your phrases, my guy?
Watch this. You can't run.
Step aside.
Another one.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I am. Fuck these guys.
The time is now.
Rules are made to be broken.
And there we go.
I told ya I could fight.
Batter up.
Alright. Come on. Okay. Here there's a little blends on one time. After the character is hit by an attack deals quick damage to the enemy target based on the total shield effect of the character before the weak hits. Quick damage increases on its blasted to all enemies. Berta, can you move on? Berta! Fucking hell. Girl. Berta, can you move on? Well, I can't reach it. Thank you, Berta. I think I'll go with this because I have no clue. Oh, this. Darn it. When a character receives a shield, increases the damage, the max damage that can be absorbed. Yes, I like this one. Well, they probably won't come. Sorry, had temporarily revoked your activity permissions. I need to apologize to you about something. I can confess, I'm a little too eager for success. I won't interfere with the system again, just play as you like. Claypool's appearance was probably just a coincidence, that's it. Anyways, I'm sorry. Alright. I would very much like to heal. I don't know.
We need a strategy.
I have a
This will
strategy.
strengthen our position.
It's called Get the Fuck Out.
Carefully. The time is now. The truth of life and death,
Revealed in an
this
instant.
sanctuary is but a vision.
My turn.
Mm,
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
please tell me you can freeze them. It is so helpful.
Let's go.
No, for some reason. No. Ain't that sweet.
How about this?
You can't run.
Okay.
Try that again. You have the worst luck running into me. Stay right there while I give you a present.
Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
My turn. With me out here, how can we lose? Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Let's make it quick. Ha!
You can't run. Try that again.
He's it. Let's go battle over. Good night, my friend. Okay. The fight's over and you wait in place, but nothing happens. Heard that? There is a long silence followed by a deep sigh from There's a long silence followed by a deep sigh from Earth. I was expecting them to appear. Never mind. I'll switch off the simulated universe then. It'll take a second, you open a thing. Let's chat back in reality. Didn't you say it'll take a second? Aim! You heard Earth's stunned voice. No, not them. It's another Ian. It's... Her voice suddenly drifts off. You have a strange feeling about this, as if Earth's were solidified and the whole solid universe became somehow unreal. Wow. Truly, you see a blurry figure made of mirror fragments, and their features are repeatedly refracted by the prince to form a mystery. Countless memories spring up before your eyes. You see Kafka, her body is stretched, deformed, and rolled together, with umbrella in her hand, turning to water droplets and falling at your feet. You find yourself become a weeping newborn baby with an uncut umbilical cord. You remember that there is a golden scar on your body and golden blood flowing in the alien planet. You find yourself dark-skinned and wearing a robe on the waistline. You find that you are swift shadow across the abyss, reaching out to catch a shooting star. Then their voice suddenly came. The rough flutters and grabs around your dark skin. You laugh at your exploration. The silk threads spin overlap and wave into sonic words. Every word they say is connected to each other like a whisper. Before you could say anything, they suddenly disappear. Wait, let's talk about Kafka. We did it! Herta yells with excitement. That was Fully. They thought you were the failing Akibuli. So they actually started a conversation with you. Fully is available for research because they have the memories of all beings and know almost as much about everything as Nell does, even a perdition. Come on now, Tainted Angel. I want to break the simulated universe. You need to stay in there even longer in the future. You said you wouldn't interfere anymore. It feels like a heel pull at your belly button and your telly body tumbling into a circle. When you open your eyes, you're already back in Herta's office. The first experience of the simulated universe had ended. Finally. Let's go.
Success! I have to tell this news to Steven right away. Don't just stand there. Go in and see if you can get a few more words out of them or something.
You haven't already turned me around.
You're right. I got too excited. Sorry. You did very well. If you don't mind, could you please go in for another test? I've upgraded the simulated universe. It now has more memory and can support longer sessions. The last round must have been pretty boring. I'll get Steven to add a few more interesting things. This part was made specifically with you in mind. Ready to have some fun?
I don't trust the definition of interesting around
What
here.
can I say? I don't trust it either. For some reason, whenever someone tells me they're gonna do something interesting, I end up imagining a pile of trash. So, I'd rather talk with you about the added rewards part. In a nutshell, this is a long scheduled version update with longer gameplay, more content, better rewards, and a more bizarre difficulty curve. So get ready and prepare to get back into the simulated universe.
So we're about to agree a gamer.
I'll help you out some more. Don't worry.
Oh, we have Eartha! Little puppets! Oh, I love how she has the both Stell and Kayla's here. I just obtained Automac mission. What is this? Aside from completing Trailblaze missions to progress the storyline, the other missions can also be anchored in exploration. After placing your areas in depth, adventure missions can be received from people there, so you become more familiar with the different worlds. Completing certain missions allow you to invite companions that you may your journey onto the Astral Express. Aside from that, you can also complete daily missions and take corresponding rewards. Alright, sweet. Okay, what do we have? Okay. Oh yeah, and this. We have a little Eartha now. We have a little puppet. Are we going to put your icon? Sweet. We gave you the one with a pom-pom. Have you ever played this before? Know that I can remember. It's... Oh, we have... Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave the main house stuff. Universe in a nutshell. Defeat 15 enemies in simulated universe. We defeated 15? Alright. And master controls.
It's still early.
One day I'll leave.
Where to now?
Use the teleportation function to fast travel to open navigation. Use navigation to play them differently. Switch to supply zone. Sensor. Okay. Whatever the game says. Space anchor. Oh, you teleport. Yeah, we checked that in the first stream. Purely by accident. What the fuck? Do you just have a handmade cell to fight stuff? Alright, remember me to never piss you off. I am curious and I explore because I am curious. What the hell is here? And because I want more collectibles. Oh yeah, can I see the collectibles now? Bookshelf. Let's go, we can read all of this. We're gonna read it. The species of the galaxy Wuwabu. Sahai Springs. On the surface, this book is no different from any other, but upon closer examination, you will find that it is surrounded by a layer of stellar light, as if imbued with a hidden spell. The encyclopedic information of Wubu is recorded on the open page of the book. You can turn the page with your hand, but the content will always remain the same. It's almost like flipping through a book of student sand. It seems that you need some sort of authorization to view the other context, some sort of key. Galactic species serial number spiritual 415. Species name Wubu. Cosmic nickname Wuba Jinx, mischievous astral spirit. Category Kingdom spirit organism. Class astral spirit. Order shapeless. Family spirit sense. Species Hillary. Research summary. Spiritual organisms represented by astral spirits can be traced back to the recorded beginnings of the Ember Era. The Leviathan's conception theory believes that some elder Leviathans were run aground after the Dusk Wars. During their lengthy slumber, their composite souls became the seed bed for organic organisms, and their dissipating life force became wandering natural spirits. However, more and more scholars have begun to publicly denounce the Leviathan's conception theory in recent years. Other nascent theories are not included here. In the beginning, the astral spirits did not possess individual wills, and all they did was float on water aimlessly in the cosmos. During the era of Trailblaze, as the nameless traverses the cosmic expanse, the astral spirits became allured by the human's freedom of travel. The mortal being possessing the strong emotions of love and lust made a strong impact on the barren core of the astral spirits. Humans have become the most desirable host for astral spirits. The astral spirits will follow the sound of emotions and find their prey, possess their body, and turn their host into a mindless walking corpse. Ain't that sweet? Hosts that are unable to fuse with the astral spirits will die on spot. How nice. How child-friendly. A verified case of a nameless named Erwin Hessler became possessed by astral spirits and managed to form a symbiotic relationship with it. Those possessed by astral spirits and ended in tragedy and loss as time goes on. Afterwards, those types of spiritual organisms hid and blended into human society. Their exceptional abilities to sense emotion and control people's hearts and minds are feared by many. Wolves have inherited the abilities of their astral spirit ancestors, but are not as deadly on their own. On their own, wolves enjoy scaring people and appear as ghostly, semi-transparent shifting forms. After attaching itself to a host, the personality of the host will change dramatically, and their behavior completely altered. After committing a series of pranks, the host will regain consciousness. If the brutal acts of astral spirits are for the purpose of possession and evolution, then werewolves from roaming will purely be for fun. That's right, they go around being mischievous for no specific reason and will leave after they get bored. The ruckus will end and the house will return to normal, but the damage caused along the way cannot be salvaged. According to the Space Station Atlas star system, werewolves fall under the medium containment level. Although it does not possess a deadly threat, it does have the potential to cause a lot of trouble and shall be kept from breaking loose. Sweet. Fragments of Herta Atlas Volume 7 Traffic. Volume 7. This Scottish records all the transportation type carriers in the station. I love that a bunch of the stream is just gonna be mirrored in this type of shit. Like, what's the stream about? Mostly just me reading documents that I collected so far. That's all I did. Anyway, market value, the credits. Handler Wen Haren. Serials 01483 Cosmic Emergency Rock. A beige and brown bohemian style rug. Places where woolen tassels should have been are now replaced by small golden solar rings that oscillate up and down at the same angle both ways. It will automatically adjust its size within a set range based on the weight of the item it is applied to. It is the most common space arrival equipment on spacecraft. It successfully transported and saved hundreds of passengers in the first large-scale space transportation accident, caused by the traffic event brought up by the Celeron. Item number Transport 01484. Collection date 2156 AAA. Purchase price 1080 credits. Market value 560,000 credits. Handler 1 Haren. Serial components. This one. Hello Lani, welcome to the stream. Right now I just read the collectibles I found so far. Ahidus Serena components. Ahidus goggles covered with components like soap bubbles. The user will see 36 different perspectives that together give a 360-degree full view. Wow. It is said that this is a daily necessity for crew members conducting warp jumps and hyperspace jumps. In the first traffic jam event caused by the Stellaron, jump ship pilot Vasco Wanger was able to avoid collision with 14 other simultaneously jumping ships due to wearing a component. Beacon coloring paste. Next to the resplendent colors flowering in the body lies a flat thin tube of about 34 centimeters in length and 3 centimeters in diameter. The tub is filled with dark gold gel which absorbs all known colors and turns into a specific shade in the end. This is a commonly seen emergency item the nameless carries. Whether in the void of the cosmos or on the ocean of a planet, the beacon coloring paste will always release a line of brilliant colors on the cosmic darkness or an ocean. It will adjust its own color construct and saturation based on the light source and shade of its surrounding. Is that the stellar thingy we always see around the train? The bright visually stimulating colors of the beacon coloring paste allowed the Galactic Rescue to easily spot scenes driven with it. It was invented by a nameless who possesses great artistic abilities. This nameless once experienced a flight incident and was trapped in a barren and desolate star system. In the end, with the use of scraps from a white star fragment, he was able to produce the most magnificent lantern in the history of search and rescue, the beacon coloring paste. There are also cosmic bandits who use the beacon coloring paste to leak graffiti packed with profanity everywhere in the universe out of ill intentions, a rebellious nature, or an inflated ego. Sweet. Here. The species of the galaxy Totoni. Cosmic nicknames: Electric Giant, Glowing Star, Polyhedron, Respiring Boulder. I'm gonna call him Star. Category: Kind of inorganic organism. Class: Silica. Order: Monotectoi. Family: Petragiras. Research summary: the home world of the Toton is plagued by catastrophic storms. It was the tornadoes that pass through will destroy tornadoes. The pass-through will destroy everything in its path, leaving only the strongest and more resilient lives. This species appears as a translucent crystal with an internal logic center called a thought monothetic. Two individuals of this species will communicate with each other by emitting electron signals through this organ. Their language, psyche, and history are unknown to the cosmos. In the era of the Mecha Wars, Teutones were loyal sidekicks to the Mechas. After their defeat, the Teutones were eradicated by organic creatures and became extinct. Teutones turned into mineral ores after their passing, and their past disease developed into a flash of colors within their bodies. The Teuton planet thus became a cavernous rocky planet, blinded with storms. When the fire of war cleared, only a royal crown, which embodied the history of his monarchy, was left behind in the silent winds. The late Curio unbearable waste. A Curio kept within the confines of the space station, appearing as crystal-encrusted crown. It is actually an imperial crown from the silicon-based lifeforms of the Totem planet, a living fossil of the monarchy's history. According to rumors, each deceased Teutonid emperor will have their logic center embedded in this crown composed of the logic centers of previous emperors. The Teutonids believe this crown brings the wisdom of generations to its rulers. This is also a reason why the regulars of the Teutonid have always been unusually large, heavy, and beautiful. In the past few emperor eras, there are scholars who believe that the crown actively stores racial memories and basic cells of the Teutonids. They also believe that exposing the crown to moonlight will allow them to touch the very history of the race. With the kindling of light from that aeon, these lost people of yesteryear can be given a rebirth. Alright. Introduction guide for space station visitors. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna skip this one. Attack records of the Second Electric Terminal. Abraham designed this battalion for the space station. Alright, so this is more like a... Yeah, it's an attack record, of course. Form for the space station staff cafeteria. Teutonis are rocks. Okay. Yeah, we saw that in this one. Parthen's manuscripts. Researcher Mimon's notes. What? No, the researchers in the space. I don't have the part 1, I don't have the part 2, I have the part 3. If you feel you can complete your work, congratulations, unless you still retain an objective awareness of the stagnant environment. What if I think I can do it? Hey, who's scrolled on my note? You know, the medical cabin of the space station is pretty cutting edge. These bees are also born by the APC. Let me sincerely advise the two people about to seek help. Oh man. The cleaner role with a bald patch in the basin is big AI. If you give it some tips, it will bring you a malfunction in a restaurant cubicle without a rate curious installed. A complete lie. The bald patch cleaner robot even has a shredder function. When the temptation gave it a function of writing down to prank people. It is even a printer, friends. This is the admin's cleaning robot or space station specialty of efficient working. The case between the and case on this terminal have malfunction. I'm seeking a note here to inform everyone that this has been reported in the South Season and is awaiting technician's repair. If you're passing by, take note. My research site is still inside. Do not. So why don't you just say which keys aren't working? Because those keys are not working. Ballesta. Okay. Oh, it's just three parts and have a first one. Okay. Only escalation agents. The search application is horrible. Create profile. A tool embedded by Herter researchers to explore the geological structure of alien planets. Mainly made metal from a deceased planet, his body emits a glowing blue radiance, appearance of uses holding nothing. I just have a question. Why do they like to do things that are from that freaking planets? Like, yeah, they died. They can't do not much about it, but why? Okay, is there any collectible I can grab for myself? Left side phone. Ain't that sweet? Yeah, yeah. And now we run, now we run, now we run, now we run, we run. What? Okay, we have a message. Hey, it's me. I got your number without asking. Are you still at the space station? Of course, we haven't said farewell yet. The station is launching a program called Project Revival. If you have time, I'd like to ask for some help. My phone's created for this month already now. This is the last message. Come on, come. I'll be waiting. He's so sweet. Oh, we have Nathan here. Hello.
It's you. Do you have something on your mind?
You're really good at taking care of others.
What did I do?
Your judgments are always accurate.
It's about being observant at all times and carefully making the best choice for the situation. You can do it too. I think you're
I
not
do
bad
it.
yourself.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think you approved of
If
me.
you're referring to what I think about you joining the Astral Express, you're overthinking it. My position
Thank
is
you,
simple.
kitty.
It doesn't matter to me.
Then,
I suggest you ignore my opinions and make your own choice.
you don't seem like someone who likes to
Being on
travel.
the Express isn't exactly the same as traveling or adventuring. The Astral Express symbolizes trailblazing. You understand?
Sort of.
Trailblazing implies the unknown, be it unknown risks or unknown rewards. In my opinion, the unknown is no more terrifying than the known. In fact, the unknown signifies something we can control and change.
I understand.
Okay then.
Let me think some further. Daihan gives us slight nonsense in his case. Oh. Okay, what do we do first? Do we go with the mission? I want to do the mission. I don't know where March is. Oh, there she is. I think I'd like to. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, we cannot do that. Alright, there's a paraffin here. And we cannot go further either. Well, unless we know. There's no. What is this? March.
Hey, I heard the news. You're coming with us on the express, right?
Haven't decided yet.
Come on, you know that's what you want deep down inside. I can see it on your face. But
What
you look
planet
like
is that?
you've got something on your mind. Come on, out with it.
How do you join the
I'd like to
express?
know too. I was already on the train when I woke up. I was just drifting out there in space and got picked up by the express. Amazing, right?
Does that kind of thing happen
Crazy stuff
often?
like that? Not too often. It sure freaked me out. But every encounter I've had since coming aboard the Express has been strange to say the least. For example, going to the desert to catch something called a sandfish, correcting a gravitational field to flip an upside down castle, or almost getting my head cracked open by a galena ball falling from the sky while trying to avoid a sleeping reindeer on the road.
What?
Looking back now, it all seems quite dangerous. But I had the crew there with me, so the problems didn't seem all that bad.
Thinking about if I should go, if I should get on the
Of
express.
course you should! Why wouldn't you? There's only 4 of us now, plus Pom Pom. Each of us can have our own carriage to sleep in. You wouldn't have the heart to leave your carriage unmanned, would you?
I don't know what the carriage is like.
Then come aboard and take a look for yourself.
Let me
I'll
think
be
it's
waiting
over.
for you.
I love that she's not that much subtle in trying to convince us. Okay, we're gonna do the island thingy. Oh, we have pile 7. Probably the ones I haven't checked in yet. Like the block pack. Okay, where is Harlan? Yes. Okay, so we're gonna do the Harlan thing and then we go for more.
Still early. Where to now?
What do you miss too early, my guy? Ah, baby. That's all. What? This is a suspect duck. This is essential to walk mode, which no longer fits research yourself. Ah, a cute and lively puppy. You can tell by his many tail that he likes you. There's in the face. Let me tease you. At his head. Rubbing this glossy plate with your palms, you can feel the sensation of his tail wagging quickly now. To this bus? You place his soft little paws in the palms of your hand. His warm paw pads are really squishy. Sketch his belly? Or, never thought I'd find a guy that plays good. Okay, then play with it. Okay, Alan, click here. Alan had a security point to. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I didn't recognize you at first. I was just thinking about ways to improve the security department's emergency response training. After all, this is also an important part of Project Revival. If the Legendaries attack us again, I don't want to make things easier for them. Project Revival? Well, it's a set of post-disaster operational protocols that Lady Asta and the heads of the 5 departments collaboratively develop, using data gathered around damage sustained by the space station. It also involves many other confidential initiatives, such as security collection squad, security zoning, and the Interastral Peace Corporation's damage assessment. Sounds very organized. Well, it's all due to the clear thinking and proper planning by Lady Asta and the heads of the various departments. But the implementation of Prior Revival is not easy, and Lady Asta believes that the number of personnel needed exceeds our previous estimates. Sorry if it seems to come out of nowhere, but would you like to help? You protected me in the past when we battled those legion monsters. You are truly trustworthy comrade. That's why I immediately thought of seeking your help. Uh, I don't like any of these answers, but this one seems fun. Please just order me around as you please. That is not an order at all. If you're willing to help, we really appreciate it. It's nothing too difficult, really. The department staff are busy with Project Revival. Can you please go to every zone in the space station to see if they need assistance? By the way, here's your commission fee, a total of 648. I'm not sure how much I should offer you, since my living expenses are already covered by the space station. I have no idea how much money is worth. We can put a price on our friendship. Hopefully with your help in Project Revival, Lady Asta will finally get a good night's sleep. New message. Okay. Can someone please tell me something in your play? What happened? The secure permit is about to be in position. Guarantee he doesn't all button. Abraham, he's terrified by every little thing out there. The squad has helped him so many times before, he's probably making a big deal of nothing. I'll ask everyone just ignore him. In the reception hall where I was working on Project Rival, I ran across this insurmountable obstacle. I'm sure Alfred will have come tomorrow if he were still around. Well, crying doesn't solve anything. That's right. Pull yourself together. Not being like this won't protect people or avenge your friends. So sorry for such inconvenience anyway. I've already taken it myself to block the rest of your minors who are still tuning to add you to their friends list. As for all those requests of leadership, it's up to you to decide what to do with them. Sweet. So, yes. Adventure missions. Yeah. And I'll go to this. Well, would you like to be teleported around? Yes. What is it? So we had to find a keys. Hello, Abraham. Please rest assured that this zone is not completely under the control of the Care Collection Squad. Why is your voice shaking? Shaking it is not, you must be heard it. Calm down, Abraham. As a member of the Care Collection Squad, you must seek. Fear, if picked up by others, will not only make everyone distrust you, but also ruin your change to avenge all. Miss Hinkle transferred me here from the obstacle detection terminal so that I could follow the lead of one Minshew, head of the Cure Collection Squad, to tell myself off the front line. But as soon as I came here, I encountered a problem about directing the space anchor over there. Maybe I can do it. Don't put it like that. You ought to be here to save the space station. This is not something anyone can do. You're being too modest. Well, actually, activation itself is the difficult part. You just need to get close to the space anchor, and they will actually correlate everybody moving after activity. Reach only needs only monsters along the way. But when I was working at the observable detention terminal, at the off-DT, there were nothing but distant shadows that I could just brush aside. Then the invasion happened, and when I learned that they got offered, my heart began to fill with hatred. But when I became a member of the current collection squad and met them face to face, all I felt was fear. At the moment, Alfred's friendly eye flashed in my head. I felt sort of red, with cold sweat all over my body and my legs trembling. What a loser, right? I just couldn't find the courage to go through with it and activate the space anchor. And it had been like this for several days. Let's go together. We can look for each other. No, I can't. I'll just get in the way. Please activate the space anchor. I'm counting on you. Poor thing. He's absolutely traumatized. Well, oh, chest. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. Hey, love. Fuck you. Okay. Ah,
Lemon Sea? Never heard of it.
me neither. Go. Just think it.
Look out!
My lady, did I ever afraid you? I mean,
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking. The time is now.
it is freaking time.
You
I
had
never
the
grabbed you,
worst
did
luck
I?
running into me.
How about this?
Reach the end
Hasta
of the
diré.
story in your own way.
Sweet. Did I ever upgrade you? No, you're level 1. There we go. You don't have like, do you? Okay, let's keep going one. There we go. Let's know you're doing that. Yum. Technically, we did it.
We need a strategy.
Yeah, but we're not getting that. We're not getting with that thing. Do I have currents enough? Something you? Nope. Okay. Okay, we should be able to do something again. Exit. Okay. We have to go back. Run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, for your sister, for your left hand. The hand on the left, harmony on the right, nurturing the heart is on. I can hear something, but no matter what happens, even if I don't know a second, I'm sure everything is right. The hand on the left, harmony, observation, last checks. Okay, hold on, overhand. Oh, you're back already? There's is much on. Wow. Now, this piece is read too. I'm trying to figure it out since you have a couple of metals, I can agree to say them too. Okay, you did that. I hope this knows very well. You do that, my god. I will search for any chest or collectible around here. Not too right. There is neither of those in here. Oh yeah, there is. Whee! Don't you have chests? Ding 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 ding. Can we even get in these places? We can. There's a chest in here.
Looks good.
I know he said it looks good. I just heard it looks game. And I was like, okay. So let's go. Oh yeah, we have to go. Right, we haven't finished this mission technically. Where is you? Where is you? Okay, hold on. There's a chest. Oh, I'm supposed to. Okay. Sweet.
No
I love
much for me.
puzzles. Hehe.
Is that all?
My guy is cocky and greedy. It's okay. He's pretty. We can't let him leave. It's okay. He's pretty.
Looks good.
We can let him be cocky and greedy. Yay. By the way, how's everything going? You guys can hear me, right? I should have brought else in center. You guys can hear me, right? Sí, se me escucha, ¿no? is this? Battle of intelligence or surprise, physical station based on shame? It's completely nonsense. So physical labor doesn't count as work now? Today I'm gonna show them all what real work is. Yep, show them. Some kind of difficult player revival. Anybody with links to some the sabotage has received years of research first. The damage curious has slowly disintegrated in a weightless environment. Everything within sight has been turned into a wasteland, and monsters are still roaming around in our cabins. No matter how many dozen achievements you made on your own, we can no longer afford to live like hermits. We need to mobilize every member of our staff, put down our inheritance purchase, and work together to recover the lost curious and repair the damaged cabins. I'm all ears. And I think I'll never want to see anyone burn up work. If you're interested in courier, please I can help with the repairs. I have a special task for you. But there from where we are now doesn't matter the facts. I take on the small. That word just led to me. Make sure to report it right in the past. Alright, let's go finish monsters. Where? Isn't that just where we were? There were no. Somehow there were no monsters here when we arrived. We just summon one, but like there were no monsters when we came like 5 seconds ago.
My turn.
Ain't that safe?
Let's make it quick.
You're annoying.
Rules are made to be broken.
There we go.
Reach
My
the end
God.
of the story in your own way.
Oh, collectible. Great. I don't know what to touch, but I touched the wrong thing. No, this is missions. Bookshelf. Told you through the last experiment that this device is problematic. Stop speaking to me like you're my superior. We were only entry-level researchers. If you really want to be the same level as me, you wouldn't place your left hand at 3 centimeters from the keyboard. By the way, a standard says operating distance almost only as close as 10 centimeters. Having live civilization must have lived on a planet with high level of civilization. They understand your insolence and forgiveness. We have vastly different backgrounds. Pass me a pair of tweezers. These look like a strand of hair. Sound of footfalls and tools clanging. All the tweezers that don't get your fingers break, Cinderella. Our experiment this time should yield results. The strand of hair is a beautiful auburn. Speaking of, Cinderella prick her finger on a spinning wheel. No, that wasn't Cinderella. Fairy tales is a sensation starring an organ with open hair. It may have used its typewriter during this lifetime. I may have written countless touching fairy tales. It's okay if you don't want to help, but please do not make noise. Noise? You mean you're speaking of lectures? Okay, this is my last warning. Heed it, or well we're flattered for how much change you have in make today. Stop pretending that you're an expert trying to put the blame on me. All this news came from you. That's funny. I don't have the capacity to join your child's playing game. You might well say that anti-matter invaded space station. I went to experience that for so long, then I could change the legend and spirit a hole in your stomach. If it weren't for your lower intelligence, I would suspect the last few false positive vision reports on the stabilization terminal is your work. Looks like it doesn't have the direction. Be honest, where did you get the dagger from? You didn't steal it from the store, did you? Because this dagger's not mine. Help! Smart classification of recording, hashtag antimatter legend, hashtag failure fight, hashtag fail experiment, hashtag low quality reading. Alright. There's a collectible in there. How? Can I enter? Can I enter? Can I enter? We can enter. just want the paper. Platonic crystals. Okay. Collectible, 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 not collectible. A rabbit here. Alright, let's go back. What the? I almost fell. But one because I can't. Why? Why do this one? Gentlemen, you're back. Let me concentrate and inspect your work. Some ritual bodies, this is more than such an incredible skill. Nothing to brag about. In the hard and legal affairs of commission every day, the one's kind of a religious power for training. The stuff I heard is PlayStation possesses many different abilities. So when a few of us, you won't be surprised anymore. Thank you. So, information of filing brother, his best luck. Okay, I'm gonna just skip it. Why? Because I just want to go. Please tell me. What should
It's
have
still
just
early. Where to now?
workshop? Okay. I should have gone pick the liver. Okay, there's this place. No, this is better. I don't think I've seen you before. No, the lesson is to be afraid to meet each other like this. But you don't look very busy. That's not true. Who was here shall not be judged by any existing prejudice. Well, whatever any brainstorming is happening in my head, this is my work philosophy. Although I'm missing pretty leisure, deep down I do care about a little picture. My memories have right now. That's how much I care about space station. Okay. I heard you need help here. You can also be referring at all. Time to be for a while to research and try to acquire leisure life. Excuse me, who are you? Did you say I was singing? Where are your manners? You were singing? Now often you get a chance to waste time like this, enjoy what you can. It's good. So, do you need help with anything? Must be photographed, okay? I'll be my way then. I don't like this guy. Where the fuck? How to go here? Okay. With help, I don't have to fight anymore. So, I'm pretty sure, yeah. He make us there. Photograph recognition. Okay. Read. It's not you? Okay. We have that one. What else? The train? Okay. We have it.
It's still early. Where to now?
Only Hertarium are accepted for payments. No other currency is accepted.
Okay. This enough. Okay, we can see you later. I don't. There are thousands of items in the say. Alright, we shall manage to the sunburst. Okay. Okay, we will finish it. Okay? Okay. I'll just go bubble. Bubbles are floating in the air with a colorful glow gliding on the surface. For some reason, they form an image that seems to carry profound meaning. You are sure you saw a red sun descending into the snowy mountains and a girl in a robe flailing on the tip of a sword. You have even heard someone softly laughing. Everything is real, and it's not your imagination. Touch the bubble. Nothing happens. Perhaps you should ask for my frame from someone who knows what it is. Aww. I want to touch the bubble. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
So, have you thought things through?
I want to join the escort. I still have something to talk to you about.
Hmm? Go ahead, speak your mind.
What invite me
What's
to
your
join?
point?
I'm very self-aware.
The fact that you have a Stellaron in your body is not something most people can boast about. I think you need a chance. A chance to discover just how different you really are from everyone else. Everybody keeps telling you how special you are and how you have a Stellaron inside you. But that's already plain as day to you. And no matter who tells you, be it me or Herta or anybody, it's not the same thing as feeling it yourself. You have to experience enough to know if you've gained or lost anything because of the Stellaron, and to know who you really are. Learn to control the Stellaron, and then you can control your destiny. The Stellaron might still be an enigma, but the fact of the matter is, it's a part of you. And you have to embrace this before you can move forward into the future.
Thank you.
There's no need to be so formal. You helped us defeat that big fella anyway. Plus, if we keep making pleasantries, we'll waste a whole day. You've done me a huge favor by defending the space station from the Antimatter Legion. And know that while Herta may not admit it, she owes me one. She won't refuse me if I ask for a favor in return. And it's probably not too much to ask for a rare item from the space station, right? How about we continue talking on the express? I'll make you a cup of coffee. My special blend.
I'll take it. I love coffee.
I was ready ages ago. I've been here so many times before. It should have just been an ordinary trip for me. But everything's not so ordinary anymore, is it? Walking the same path over and over will never be the same. There will always be something new. That's the meaning of trailblazing.
That's sweet,
As always,
actually.
to follow in the footsteps of Akivili. Sometimes we stop on other worlds, and we'll continue to do so. There are countless next stops in the galaxy. I love the vast reaches of space, and the Express does too. I want to seek out new worlds, and the Express wants to return to its former path.
I don't have any questions anymore.
So, have you thought things through?
I want to join the
Then come
express.
with me.
Sick.
Let's go.
I'll be waiting
Time to get on.
till we make it.
I'm over here.
Let me take the journey.
Hey, you over there looking dumbfounded. Yes, Pom Pom's talking to you. Himiko told Pom Pom about your situation. Now listen up. Pom Pom will only say this once. Pom Pom's sure there have been lots of people telling you how special you are lately. But this is the Astral Express, and everyone on here has their secrets. Since you chose to board, you can abide by the rules. You're not the only special one here. You'd best remember that. I'm Pom Pom, the conductor. Just come find me if you have any trouble.
Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. The fingers has a force music to it. Open 10 treasures. Then complete transformation of your shadows. Nice mechanism.
time is now. How about this?
Oh. Commencing support. This, that, and...
Let's go.
Batter up.
Oh. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Sounds sweet.
The time is now.
Let's make it quick.
Enemy targets ready for another.
Let's go.
Commencing support. I'll contain them.
Step aside. I have no.
Let's make it quick.
How about this?
Battle over. Okay, we're done that. Can we get more now? Woohoo!
What do you think?
Neko!
Does the Astral Express look the same as you imagined?
Looks better.
Everyone on the Express is a passenger. We're all heading towards an unknown destination. Like we're traveling together. Maybe that's why the Trailblaze chose such a look. Oh, right. March and Don Hung should both be in their rooms right now. You can go look for them. You youngsters should get along well.
What
We
about
usually
here?
meet up here, but our personal cabins are in the next carriage.
Which side?
Also, don't mind Pom Pom's antics. They're actually pretty interested in you. It's just that we haven't had new passengers on the Express for a long while. All right, I won't steal Pom Pom's thunder. If you have any questions, just go ask our conductor.
Okay, who are you? Hello. Oh, well then. Hello, sir. That looks like has the age to be my
Oh,
father.
it's you. How do you feel?
Who then are you?
Great. Looks like your stamina is really quite special. In any case, I have to thank you for saving March.
No problem. Oh, you can say me too.
All I did was calm that thing inside you down temporarily. I don't want to frighten you, but the truth is you won't ever be in the clear while it's still inside your body. However,
Shit.
as long as the Stellaron is still in your body, you should be careful what you do. I don't know if Himiko and I can suppress it again.
Alright.
I won't bore you any longer. So much happened at the space station, you must be tired. There should be some time until the next warp jump, so feel free to walk around and familiarize yourself with the environment.
Okay, thank you, sir. Búscalo más, vitando más lo que es necesidad nomás. Que la madura la saca la flor.
Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help?
Where's
Oh?
March?
Why are you interested in her room? Ah, Pom Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th
Oh,
room is
look,
in the
he's so
express sleeper
cute.
compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there.
Avalanche's room.
Oh, you mean the archives? He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out.
Lol.
March 7th room is right next to the archives. You can visit him on the way.
Is that a
You
photograph?
recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit.
That's all the question for
Still
today.
needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself. No matter where you go on this train, Pom Pom will always have my eyes on you.
I like that he talks in third person and goes back to first.
Himiko likes using the phonograph a lot. She says it can play melodies from the past. Welt likes collecting these jet black discs. It seems like they could be antiques. He'd be very happy if you could bring a few back.
Noted. To change music on Express, you can continue with. No. No. Hello, animation. Let's see. What flash took Maggie, lemon slide charged with murder, and a half sound framing from the Tears of Stars. Ain't that nice? I love the song. Okay, we have achieved something. What is it? Oh, congratulations, you awarded the Astral Express. Guess that's it. Okay. Is there any other? Can I get out?
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's there?
Haven't even
I
knocked.
learned to sense incoming visitors after people kept barging in so frequently.
So, hello. Yeah, he lives there.
Can I help you?
Just looking around.
Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our
Right in the
adventures
solar
as current
system.
passengers of the Express. I
Okay.
enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
Okay, I just have a question. Oh, go. What the fuck is a solar system? I wish I could jump. Oh!
This is my will. March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you. Dan Heng, let's make this quick. Like always, Dan Heng, let's make this quick.
Why don't you?
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko. I'm on it, well, Mr. Yang. I'm not done.
Oh, weird, there's no voice line for that one.
This is our chance. Stay alert. Let's go. Let's make it quick. Who's next?
Hmm.
Batter up. How about this? Just a scratch. It'll take more than that. Rules? You're out. You've outstayed your welcome. Decisive strike. So this is defeat. One more at bat. Much better. Keep at it. Reach the end of the story in your own way. Looks good. Is that all? Great. The more the better. So that's how it works. No match for me. We need a strategy. It's still early. Where to now?
Okay. We have absolutely no story. Amazing. Traces and next. March. Story? Oh. A spirited and quirky young girl who is into all the things girl her age are interested in, such as taking photos. She was awakened from a piece of truth in eternal eyes, only to find that she knows nothing about herself or her past. Though initially feeling dejected, she decided to name herself after the date of her rebirth, and thus on that age, March 7th, square. That's sweet. Sad, but sweet. Fashion. Oh, well, that's pretty. She looks like a princess. I prefer this one though. Hello.
I should reintroduce myself. My name is Dan Hung. I'm the guard on the Express. I also administer the train's databank. I updated the databank entries today, if you wanted to look anything up. Time to turn in already? Thanks for the reminder. It's easy to lose track of time in the archives. Before you know it, a whole day's gone by. See you tomorrow.
He's sweet. I love him.
I come from an alliance, and was born on a grand and beautiful ship that I barely had the chance to see. I can never return.
Oh, also. About... Hmm... Are chatting with
Tread
us?
carefully.
Okay. A cool and reserved young man who wields a spear known as Cloud Piercer. He acts as express guard on his long trailblazing expedition. Then he never talks much about his past. In fact, he joined the Express crew to escape from a past of his own making. But can't the Express really help him around his past? Mysterious boy, wake it. Failure. Character deals. A vivacious young lady of the Viharia race. She is known as the Healer Lady due to her expertise in medicine. She often dishes out unorthodox prescriptions such as stay well hydrated and get a good night's rest. Belu cannot bear to see people suffer, and that's why you'll see her with her eyes shut tightly as she cures ailments. As long as they're cured, that's all that matters, right? Oh, little doctor. Aeons. Shit. People know very little about the mysterious existence that dwells in the vast stellar seas. With a limitation of knowledge, intelligent lifeforms can only faintly discern the hands tread upon path imperceptible to mortal beings, and execute unfindable powers via some sort of belief. In the end, the Aeons became an embodiment of highly condensed concept of philosophy through the word of mouth spread of the legends. If anyone finds themselves treading on the path of an Aeon, they will be inundated by a distant sensation, by being struck by a gaze from light years across the cosmos. Many believe that it's the only connection the Aeons and mortals can ever have. And then just us with a Aeon in our body. Like really the trailblaze. Countless shooting stars streak across the night sky. If you can pick the right one, they will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds. Fables about the Stars by Adrian Spencer Smith. There are three directions on the compass of destiny: the unknown, the known, and the unknowable. They can tolerate the unknown, but will never bow to the unknowable. Akibili left the isolated world of Pegana and continued to expand the unknown edges of the universe, trying to find an endpoint of the tree of existence. Unfortunately, Akibili's destiny was abruptly ended due to an accident. Related entries. Nanook the Destruction. If the increase of entropy is a fundamental law of the universe, then the heat-death will be an inescapable destiny of the material world. So why is it that we bother to struggle to survive? Expansion, function, and then annihilation. If we wish to welcome the new, then we must first embrace the end. From a scientist just before pressing the button for nuclear detonation. Sweet. The rebirth of the universe is a mistake. The civilization is a cancer emerging quietly from the boundless stars. The war is the only common language known to all intelligent life. To correct this mistake and to clean up this tainted universe, Nanook became the avatar of entropy. Land the Hunt. With no end to hate and no boundaries to war, how much concern do you shelter? With determined eyes and the arrow drawn, the rainbow arbiter needs not to turn back his head. Shenshu. The cruising aeon known as the Rainbow Arbiter roams endlessly between worlds to eradicate of the scourges that once ravaged their homeworld. Lands hunt the world headless of cause, often blurs the lines between salvation and ruin. And so it goes on. Actions. Trailblaze, Solar Hunter Trailblaze. The Hand, Nihility. Abundance, destruction, harmony, erudition, vision, persecution, persecution. Okay. And the revolution.
The door is unlocked. Should I go in?
Yes.
Just one look should be fine.
What's this? Moon.
Make a choice I won't regret. Reach the future. So much has happened in such a short time.
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Okay.
I repeat, the express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall.
Aloha.
There you are! Wait, this is your first trip! So that should be double the excitement, right?
I'm ready
That's
to
the
go.
spirit. I was excited the first time I experienced a warp jump too. But I'm used to it now. Don't worry, you'll get used to it too. And before you know it, you'll be a mature and dependable passenger just like me.
Somehow I felt that.
The first step is to grab a hold of the root cause of your anxiety.
Okay, I got it.
You really got it, huh? The second step is to focus all your anxiety on that point.
Okay, I'm ready for
Seems
history.
like you're a natural. It's not easy to reach this level of enlightenment. Now for step 3. Yank out that anxiety and cast it away with all your might.
Just kill the anxiety.
Really? What does it feel like? Like all your worries have been swept away?
Why did it teach me that if you
It took
didn't...
long enough. But at least everyone's here now.
Where's
He
Santa?
won't be here, so just leave him be.
Okay.
Oh yeah, take these.
What's
A
this?
tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth.
Oh. Claim. 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 This one too. This one. This one. And this one.
Okay,
Okay.
everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the express like a headless chicken.
Love.
Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
Nice. I can have friends. Can I have friends? Sweet. Everyone to the next planet. We're gonna start first press.
The
Oh,
universe.
this is beautiful.
The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing.
Like your crew is watching you?
Uh-huh. Like I was some kind of weird alien. I don't really blame them for being curious, though. They had no idea where I came from. You might not believe it, but before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me.
Do you remember what happened before you were frozen?
I don't remember a thing. Who I am, where I'm from, my name. It's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past. What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh?
Sorry.
It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up! It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom-Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself. And falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3,
March fell over, didn't you? What do we saw?
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time extended indefinitely.
Anomaly?
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The star rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss.
Oh,
The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a Stellaron, as always.
Stellaron.
Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
What exactly is a Stellaron?
Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But there's no need to worry. This isn't the first time our route has been obstructed by a Stellaron. Even if we don't know much about them, at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the Stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurilo 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that Stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
So you're saying...
That we've gotta get busy.
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Hung, and you. The objective is clear. Find the Stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again.
Why us?
Because you three made a great team back in the space station. My guess is that if you spend even longer together, we'll see something even more impressive.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Eurilo 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
Alright. We're seeing that then. Found him.
Are you doing okay after your first jump?
I am.
Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it.
I feel fine.
So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurilo 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with.
Gee. No. What size is
You
Augusta
said so?
Stellaron?
Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it.
Himeko wants you, me, and March to get together.
As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himeko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the star rail. Right? I see.
Yep.
You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Okay. March.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go?
Full of
Really?
enthusiasm.
I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready?
You bet.
When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet.
Well, no, unless we have a look ourselves.
To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
Another friendship. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Oh, another animatic.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball.
Doesn't feel that
Well,
cool.
the Trailblaze path grants us faint power. It allows us to better adapt to harsh environments.
Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
I didn't know we'd be hiking.
Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile. We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
His face.
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it.
That just makes sure that we're not the ones creating trouble.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
Navigation. Okay. Let's see. And I guess we presence the purpose of human contact through session. Alright. What's this? I don't know, and I don't think I want to. Okay. Ice, 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 baby.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world. It's too late to
Okay.
repent.
Scared yet? Look out! Watch this!
Battle over. That was
You couldn't have done it without me.
pretty much easy. Right, that's good. What? Oh, that flower. Maybe sure we know what it is, since I should ask him. What is this, Mr. Yang? It's a calyx, a strange entity born from the phenomenons of space distortion. Later on the galaxy might come in handy, but please be careful when coming in contact with them. In your coming journey, you might come across other calyxes like this, and they're related as different calyx members, so look out for that. Alright. Oh. Okay. This is here. Unless we can get stuff from it. Boom.
It's too late to repent. The time is now.
A gift from the stars.
You have the worst luck running into me.
The stars will always remember us.
Can we go here? We can! I'm curious to see what's up here. Oh, sweet. I don't know where you are. Hold on. What's this? Oh, it's a lamp.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. If someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case, they just need a helping hand.
Ouch!
Okay, what do you
My
do?
fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Who the fuck is your part?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski.
I'm Angel.
Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together.
I don't know who you are, but you're annoying me.
Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity.
What business are you
Come
talking
now,
about?
friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still, make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane Guard.
Is there settlement nearby?
Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls.
Alright. Where are you headed us
Me?
now?
You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it.
Some idea who the Silverman Guards even are.
You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work.
So, we should be wary of the police, or we should be wary of you for being in bad terms with the police?
Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows,
We don't know your profession.
finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
I praise to the voice actor of this character. Oh
Don't
my
need.
god.
Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
Oh my god.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
Yeah, we're just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So, where about you guys from? Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane Guards I mentioned? That's them! Help
Looks
me,
fine.
friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
How we ended up as king of polices? We just found the guy.
It's now or never! Over to you, dear friend!
He ran away.
Like you're
He ran away, didn't he?
From the stars.
Yeah! Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
guest with no manners, huh? Who's the lucky one today?
How about this? Just a scratch.
The time is now.
Scared yet?
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
You can't run!
Look out!
Watch this!
Batter up!
Wow. Baby. He has a very young face. Should you be aware?
Hard Landau, captain of the Silver Mane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Time is now.
Suspect, relinquish your resistance.
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you.
A gift from the stars.
Stay right there while I give you a present.
Rules are made to be broken! You've outstayed your welcome!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, profound secrets of the stars. Give these trailblazers your blessing.
Let's go. How about this?
Clemency? Never heard of it.
My turn.
Just in case.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's
They
make
don't
it
really
quick.
have.
On my command. Take courage.
Really?
Try that again.
The time is now.
I don't remember inviting you. Who's the lucky one today?
Resistance is futile.
You can't run.
It's too late to repent.
Rules are made to be broken!
This ends here.
And we fell.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by. plotting his next move.
We're not his
Yeah,
accomplices.
we'd never team up with someone like him. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects. Not now. Take them away.
I love much space.
But we're not from Belobog.
Does the current bears any resemblance to yours?
Silence! What kind of nonsense are you?
As you were. We must not be tempted into careless judgment. Look at their relics. We've never excavated anything like them before. And I haven't seen anything similar in our museums.
Exactly! And we even have photos! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond
Is
the
that
sky
our
would
travelers?
visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard.
Alright. We're gonna go to Velvet then.
Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation.
Okay. Oh. Sweet. Hi there, Spirit. Cannot continue, but we got revived. Wow. Somehow.
It feels like it got a bit warmer.
That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klipoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
A marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
This person is of me. Alright.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right. Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy, but I'm afraid the situation is bleak.
I see a chest.
After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave it around here. The cinematics of this game take longer than I. But yeah, so hello. Um, Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, I don't know what else to add. If you guys want to, if you guys want to see me play another game or do another thing in the next stream, remember that there's a suggestion box in the channel. And well, I see if I continue playing Honkai Star Rail next stream or we change it for something else. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for coming to the stream. Bye bye.
Lo quiero, lo tengo. Regresa belleza libre de Mercado Libre. Lo quiero, lo tengo. Con las mejores marcas de belleza, con hasta 45% off y envíos rápidos y